Yeah, my last couple of days since Sunday, he has done a lot of venting. He has told me so many things that he is so mad about, and I won't be able to remember all of them. But today at lunchtime, he really wanted me to get that point across that law enforcement, those that will be of Avatar law, they will sign in, they will take a vow to God, along with all the people that are house of God, the men of God. They will be the most respected people in the world. You will never show disrespect to them after Christmas Eve. He's telling me the stories, and he wanted me to tell you the one about Rodney King, okay? This is his take on that. That dumbass would not surrender. And those officers did not have the strength to put handcuffs on him. So, who was in the wrong? Rodney King. It's plain as day. When you are under arrest, when they are trying to put handcuffs on your ass, and you resist, you're going to get a beating. And God is saying okay with that. And that is definitely the way it is going to be in the future. Matter of fact, we're changing rights. If a law officer, a sheriff, pulls you over, your rights are temporarily suspended until he releases you. Get to be a smartass, he'll have the right to take you into the jailhouse and lock you up for the night. Just for spouting off. You will have no rights when it comes to sheriffs. People need to respect the law. There is no reason to carry on like idiots. Those men were standing there, shit being thrown at them. They got shields trying to just keep the peace. And these idiots are throwing rocks and everything else at them. That ain't happening no more. That ain't happening at all. See, that's one of the biggest problems, he says, with elections is people are stupid. That's why elections don't really work. People weren't so stupid, we could have dynamite in Walmart. But guess what? We can't have dynamite in Walmart because we can't weed out the people who are stupid. And the same thing with elections. Most of the people that go to the damn polls are the ones that are being told what to do. And say you want to leave it to the guys that are really into it and really want to change government. Yeah, you end up with a stupid ass group that stormed the Capitol. Those were people that really wanted to change the government. They really want to do good. Sorry, no rights for anyone. You have a right to keep your damn mouth shut. And that is it. And that is exactly how he wanted me to tell you people. And see, he's conditioning me. Because see, here's the way it's going to go down. See, come Christmas Eve, we're going to get proof. And we're going to have these billion plus people raptured off the planet. And then guess who's getting on camera in front of the world? Yeah, yours truly. And trust me, I will tell the world that this is the way it's going down. God has given me the power and given me the knowledge of what he wants done, and that is the end of it. This is how he wants it ran. He's had a lot of bad things go down in his eyes, and he just gets fed up with humanity and their rights. You're in boot camp. You're in his nursery. You think you have the right to break the windows of a store because you're mad? Because a whole bunch of other people are doing it? Steal shoes, destroy neighborhoods. That dumbass Floyd, he was a criminal. He was being arrested. And the only thing that God feels that cop deserved was a little bit of time off because he got a little overzealous. And that's coming straight from God. That is the only thing he should have got. Because he was a little overzealous. But what you guys don't realize is what these men and women go through when those situations come up. Their adrenaline starts to get a pumping, and it starts to get intense. And so, yes, his adrenaline was going. And that is the only reason it went down the way it was. If Floyd had just leaned up against the car and let him cuff him, guess what? There wouldn't have been a problem, would there? No. See, that's where we have our problem. Resisting arrest. So you want to resist arrest? You are going to get a beating. That is it. Or if you want to be a smartass, or you get caught throwing something at law enforcement, you are going to pay. They are going to lock you up. And if it's serious enough, they're going to give you a mark of the beast for it. And that's the way it's going to be. God wants me to specifically tell you, you have the right to shut your mouth and act right when law enforcement gets in front of you. They will be sworn by God, and they will answer to God, and they will have a serious responsibility of not overstating their or overacting on their power. However, there will be the three sheriffs. The one Biden picks, the one Putin picks, and the one that Xi picks. They will be like a Supreme Court to the sheriffs. No one on this planet, except those three, will be able to act against a sheriff. And they will be responsible for their sheriffs. You know, they have that responsibility. This has got way out of hand. These law enforcement, they have all these rules they have to follow because of your rights. And it gets them killed. Because the criminals don't play by no rules. They never did. Matter of fact, they know the rules so that they know when exactly they can hit. That is changing. However, we're really hoping that within just 6 months to a year, the sheriffs will be able to stand down. Because the people that are left behind, they're on the bubble. The ones that are on the bubble. The angels and the good people and the people that really are going to love this, they will never be a problem, and they never were a problem. It's those ones that are on the bubble. But see, God's got a plan for them. He's going to tempt the hell out of them. With crime, with money, and scams. And then he's going to let them get caught. So, yeah, for the first 6 months to a year, Law enforcement will be busy as a normal because these guys are idiots. They don't realize that God's watching them. They think this is all a joke. They'll see what a joke it is. They will get the mark of the beast. 3 strikes, you're out of here. You're sent home for judgment. However, if there's ever a time when law enforcement instructs you to do something and you don't, and they feel their life is in jeopardy, they will end you. They'll put all 3 strikes against you right there and then. They'll have to answer to God for that. But if they really believe their life is in jeopardy, God's going to give them a pass. And the rest of the world, no media will ever cover anything that the sheriffs do ever again. This addiction to crime has got to stop. This 5 o'clock news, see who's done what, we got to stop. And the best way to stop is to quit showing it. Any media that's caught broadcasting or posting TikTok or whatever stupid ass thing you might want to post, you will get a mark of the beast and it will be removed immediately. And that will be it. Law enforcement will answer to God and God only. And that will be the end of this. They are here to serve. They are here to protect you. And yeah, there have been some bad ones. But there won't be after Christmas Eve. So everyone that's out there, you will respect. They are the good guys. And in reality, they always were. They just had a few bad guys mixed in with them. We'll see how that works out. There won't be any more city polices. They'll get divvied up between the sheriffs and counties. We don't need 2 police departments. We just need one. One for every village. But he has definitely been venting that all day. I had a sanding job. I had to sand all day. So guess what? In my ear all day long. He's telling me all kinds of different circumstances that just made him pissed off. He says half Portland gonna get raptured. Oh my gosh, them boys. Idiots. All kinds of idiots in Portland. Yeah. Well, come Christmas Eve, we'll have our proof. And then I'll be talking to the world. St. Patrick, Christ II, your second king, signing out.